Hi folks, I'd like to welcome you to my channel again, The Mountain Plantsman. My name is Rod and I'm the host of the channel here. Today I'd like to present something a little bit different to what my usual presentation has been. I'm running a series on featured plants. Now what I'm trying to do is to look at a particular plant that I've had some success with growing and what it takes to be successful in growing this particular plant. Now all of the plants that I've selected for this series, I'm going to do one for each, are ones that I like very much, and I'd be interested in your comments about how well you like them as well. But it's very important to also look at the propagation of the species I'm talking about, and I might start to do that as well. Some of them are very difficult to propagate and some are not. That's just the story. Okay, my featured plant today is a Madagascan plant called Alluaudia Procera, and Alluaudia Procera is a Madagascan plant that comes from the desert regions of what we might call the southwest of Madagascar. Now it is actually totally indigenous to that area. You find it nowhere else in the world, or indeed nowhere else in Madagascar. It's in a particular desert region. I'll be talking about some of the things that are peculiar to it and some of the animals that frequent it. But I just wanted to say I find this plant really somehow attractive. It's a spiky thing, as I'll show you the pictures. It grows quite tall, and it can grow in colder climates as well. It grows well here in the mountains, although I have to make sure in winter it doesn't get too cold, so I bring it into my covered veranda. But in the summer, as I'll show you on the videotape, I take it outside onto my open deck, and it thrives. It loves it. So in desert areas you do get very cold nights, so I suppose that's part of the that's why it does survive here in the cold weather. So anyway, let's get started on it, and I'll come back in a minute because I've got some video takes of the one that I've got on my veranda at the moment. This is my Alluaudia Procera. This is a plant from Madagascar. I've had this plant, as you can see, for a number of years, maybe 3 or 4, and as you can see it's grown right up high there. It is, I like this plant, by the way. It's very good. As you can see, it has a main stem which was broken, and it formed into 3, as you can see, and the main stem has now got 3 growths coming off it, and you can see here there's another 3 growths coming off here. Now I will show you eventually how to propagate this. You normally propagate it when it's got leaves on it, and you take a cutting from there, it's not that easy to grow from a cutting actually, but it's a very nice plant, I think. The interesting thing about this plant is that it grows enormously. I'll try and get some movies of it growing tall, and lemurs actually can use it, but actually if you see here, it's got some very sharp spikes on it. When you move it, you've got to have big gloves on and get some help. But the lemurs, certain types of lemurs, can walk or run through it without seeming to hurt themselves. But it's actually quite vicious, those storms there, those thorns there, and it's growing outside at the moment on my my back veranda, as you can see, and it's during summer I put it here. I have to take it inside in winter because it doesn't like the cold weather here in the mountains where I live. And it will lose, they almost always all lose their leaves in winter, and you cut the watering down to virtually nothing. So it's a very good plant to have, actually. Now, they do flower, and they've got a lovely flower, but I haven't had mine flower yet. I'm hoping it might do it this year because it's almost big enough. So that's Alluaudia Procera in my backyard, my plant. So thanks.